What's up, y'all? It's Shane Kelley. Just like to sit here in my backyard by the fire, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in. This is going to be it's a little different way to go about this situation, but in light of the current lockdown situation, everything like that we have going on, I'm not allowed to have a big party and concert and everything like I was wanting to do this EP release party. Instead, we're going to have to do it like this, so hopefully you guys enjoy what you hear this way. Normally I'd play all the songs, we'd party, I'd shake every one of y'all's hands. It's just a little bit different, and we got to get this thing out there, so here we go. So this is the EP release party of my brand new EP called Smoke Show. Check it out. Really excited about this thing. We got great artwork on here, if I might say so myself. I kind of did the artwork on it. I got 4 songs on this one. It's the first 4 out of all the songs I'm going to release on the full album by the end of the year. The first 4 are really cool stuff. I'm very, very proud of this EP. I've got a lot of great players on here, and you guys, if you're in San Marcos or in Houston, you probably know some of them. Great keyboards, guitars, drums, all the percussion, everybody that came in and did clap tracks for me. Thank you very much. Got great vocalists on here, my God. And so, anyways, what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna listen to. I did some lyric videos for the song, so I'll be playing those, and I'll talk about each song. That's the best way I can think to do this. You know, my website, www.shanekelleymusic.com, is where you could buy a physical copy of this. You can also download from iTunes and all that stuff. It's on all those things. And the physical copies, if you order them today, I will ship them out as quickly as possible. I got to go to the post office, so I'll get as many in, and I'll be handling all that. The price of the physical copy is obviously going to be higher than what you're going to find on iTunes and all that, because I had to make physical copies and I will be mailing them. So the price of all that is included in that price. Anyway, so without further ado, this first song right here is called Drink That Muddy Water. And this is one of my favorite songs. It was a lot of fun to do. I've got the guy who taught me how to play lead guitar, Grant Mazak, is playing a lot of the lead stuff on here. Me and him kind of trade back and forth. But the coolest thing I think about this song is, if you know me personally, you know how big of a Leonard Skinner and like old school like blues rock fan that I am. So just to point it out there, I'm not going to give you any answers, but the entire song is tongue-in-cheek, nods to Easter egg type things. I figured it'd be fun for everybody, if they're listening to this, to try and figure out what I'm talking about, because most of the time nobody can figure out what I'm talking about anyways. But the cool thing about this song is every single lyric, and even down to a lot of the solo stuff and everything on the guitars and riffs and everything, are nods and notes towards somebody. They're all references to a song, to a person, to lyrics or music, whatever. And so I think that's a really cool thing about this song. It's really just a good time song. So it's a great way to open the album. And again, I'm really proud of this. So without further ado, here is Drink That Muddy Water.
This song back in the day, 1902. Just about the same old time I got the brown bottle blue. Yeah, and I know I had it coming. There ain't nothing I could do. When you drink that muddy water, sure to be spitting out some blue. Yeah, it's a 45-mile walk, paved with human skull. Down to that corner store, that red wine river flow. Yeah, and I'll do some picking and grinning with that old man Curtis Lowe. When you drink that fifth of red wine, gonna be hearing that old dope roll. Let me tell y'all about it, baby. And they take a drive that's nationwide with a petition at the wheel. And there ain't no kind of trouble, 'cause I know they got it made. They got country soul, some rock and roll, and a 57 Chevrolet. Woo! Go! Yeah, this is song back in the day, 1902. Just about the same old time I got the brown bottle through. Yeah, and I know I had it coming. There ain't nothing I could do. When you drink that muddy water, sure to be spitting out some blues. When you drink that muddy water, Lord, you're gonna be spitting out some blues.
Hell yeah, that was Drink That Muddy Water. Man, I love that song, it's such a jam. Go ahead and thank Russ, Leslie Danger Willis for doing all the keys on that. And then Grant Mazak on a lot of the leads on there, and Shane Kelley. And yeah, man, he just killed it. I love listening to Grant play. I go see him around town every chance I get. And then Mike Taylor, my boy Big Mike, he did the drums and the bass guitar on that song, tambourines, and we got the wives involved doing the clap tracks and everything, and really made it sound churchy. It's one of my favorite tracks, and I appreciate you guys tuning into that. If you're still here, I'm still pimping out these EPs. So that was the first track off of Smoke Show. It's Drink That Muddy Water. The second track is Built for Rock and Roll. But before that, I'd like to reiterate that hopefully you guys do want to pick up some of these physical copies. Of course, you can find it on iTunes, and it'll be a lot cheaper on there. But one thing that I did, since we're in the quarantine lockdown and we got a lot of time on our hands, is me and my wife and my little boy sat and we made these pick necklaces to go along with it. And so if you buy the first 100 people that buy one of these physical copies gets one of these pick necklaces, and it's really cool because we made these, and it goes there. It's in focus. It has the album art on it, and I'm only making these for this run. I'm not gonna have them at the shows. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm not gonna throw them out in the crowd like I normally do. I'll have other picks for that, but this is specifically for this release. So it's a little bit of value added in that, more expensive. I have to pay for shipping and all that, so that's where that price comes from. You can also pick you up one of these. I got a brand new set of koozies here, and they work just like every other koozie would. And say, make Texas a country again. If you're a Texan, you're from Texas, you get it. And on the other side it says, support Texas rock. That's what I've been saying for 20 years of me playing music. And my website, ShaneKelleyMusic.com. Pretty sweet. Keep your beers cold. And if you go to my website, ShaneKelleyMusic.com, and go to the top, there's a little drop-down menu, and go to merch. That's where you can purchase all these things. So please go over there and pick some of this up. We're trying to supplement some of this gig income that we all lost. And also know times are tough, so pick up one now. Hopefully you pick up one later, or stream it on Spotify, and just keep pushing play. Share it out to all your friends. All that's appreciated. So, moving on from all that pimping out stuff. The second song on the EP here is called "Built for Rock and Roll." Really happy about this song. This one's fun. The coolest thing I think about this song is that the whole idea about this EP was to write something and just record it as quickly as possible and get everyone's reactionary playing on it. I think there's a lot of magic that happens when you just throw things out at practice or even live shows. If you've seen me play with the Bayou City Outlaw Band, we used to, you know, make up a lot of stuff on stage, and it was a lot of fun. You know, sometimes it's awesome, sometimes it falls flat, but most of the time it's awesome. You don't get that energy, you know, thinking about it too much, but it's controlled chaos is the way we like to do it. But anyways, the coolest thing I think about this song is on a Wednesday morning I got up, and I got a 3-year-old. I don't get to sleep anymore, so I'm up all the time. I wake up and I pick up my guitar, of course, and 10 o'clock, I wrote this song at like 10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. Called up Bobby Bolin at Fiddle Me This Studios where we tracked all this stuff. We got the boys together, and on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock we were tracking this song, and we tracked it all that day, that afternoon, and then I went to dinner. And it turned out really well, I think. I've got a nice little feature vocalist on here. Her name is Jade Marie Patek, and she is just phenomenal. So yeah, really excited for you guys to hear this thing. It's a straight up blues song. It's another tongue-in-cheek. There's another tongue-in-cheek thing in here. If you know me, I do this crap all the time, where I took a couple of different styles of blues, and mainly I'm a Stevie Ray and ZZ Top and Skinner guy. That's my thing. But this one has a couple of different styles. See if you can pick them up in the rhythm section, and broken down throughout the verses, and then even in the solo there's a lot. So it's a real quick track. It's a lot of fun. Built for rock and roll. Here we go. Check it out.
When the morning comes, you're never gonna ever let me go. When the sun shines down, I'm gonna be blowing down the road. 'Cause you were built for love and I was built for rock and roll. Ain't no dip and no river gonna save my soul. And no trip to the altar ain't never gonna make me yours. You were built for love and I was built for rock and roll. You be wagging like a dog, barking up a tree. When you hear the breeze blowing back, you'll see, yeah. And baby, you should already know that I was born for leaving. I was built for rock and roll. Here I go, man. Look at that. Ain't no dip and no river gonna save my soul. And no trip to the altar ain't never gonna make me yours. Said you was born for love and I was built for rock and roll. Yeah, I was born for leaving. I was built for rock and roll.
Built for rock and roll. Man, that was fun. I love that song. That's one I pretty much turn on every time I get in the car right now. I just push play. It's about 2 minutes long. It's super quick, and just get your blood pumping. Thanks again for everybody who played on it. Mike Taylor doing the drums, and I did the bass actually on that one, and the guitars, and Jade for jumping in on the vocals. My God, isn't she awesome? She's something else. So once again, this is my EP release party. It's online. Welcome to the online show. When this is all over, we will have a actual show, and I want you all to come out. Obviously, everyone's invited, and please come out and jam with us. It's going to be so much fun. We'll have a big old time. This is my EP, Smoke Show, and we've got 2 songs down. If you're just now tuning in, you can find this on my website, ShaneKelleyMusic.com. Don't forget the EY, it's the Irish way. ShaneKelleyMusic.com. Click on the menu, go to merch, and that's where you find the merch store. You're going to find this physical copy of the CD. You're going to find my my new koozies here. You won't find these necklaces we made, me and the family put together. You won't find these online. You'll only find these when you order the CD. But if the first 100 of them don't, I mean, if you go to my website, the first 100 people are going to get that. If you feel the need to email me a question to make sure you're going to get one, send me an email, ShaneKelleyMusic@gmail.com, and I'll make sure you get one. So anyways, you will find those on the website. Go to the website, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, all that stuff, share it out. Amazon Music, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can find one. So the third song on the EP here is called Righteous Guitar Man. And I think the funnest part about this song is I timed it. I went back and looked at it. I wrote this song in 27 minutes. I picked up my guitar and I was just farting around while my wife was talking to me, and I just did the main riff to it, and I just walked out of the room. Of course, she was real happy about this, but I just walked out of the room, went to the other side of the house, and I sat there, and I wrote this entire song in 27 minutes. And then it's another one. It's just like Built for Rock and Roll. I wrote this. I called the guys. We had a show. We were gonna jam anyways. I just threw it out at practice. We played it one time, then we played it at the show. You can find that first time video on my website, on the I think it's on the media or the EPK site, but it's on there. It's also on YouTube, so check it out. You can hear the first time we played it. Grant Mazak playing lead on the song. Had never heard the song until we played it live, and he just smoked it, and it's perfect. Anyways, this is one of my favorite songs. It's cool because it's got a linear story that goes to the chorus, another tongue-in-cheek thing. They're all full of stuff. See if you can pick it out. It's I think it's pretty simple, but I don't know. You guys might not listen to the same stuff I do. Righteous Guitar Man. We've got Grant Mazak and me on the guitars. I'm playing the bass on this one again. Mike Taylor's doing the drums and all the percussion stuff. Clap tracks. We got the wives involved again on this one. Really hope you enjoy this. So check it out. Righteous Guitar Man.
Open the front door, ain't nobody home. Everything's gone missing, yeah, she's already gone. And sitting here in sorrow, ain't a thing to do. She wrote it in lipstick on a mirror, said, "Day I'm leaving you." And she run on down to Texas. A guitar picking man. She wrote it down and put it in a letter. Said, "Don't worry, mama, he's that magic man." Sit by the river, picking by the shore. Hear the blues come walking up in human form. She ain't got nothing left to lose. She ain't got nothing on. And that string bending magic man's done up and gone. And she run on up to Memphis. She gonna kill herself, a guitar picking man. She run him down, and she don't take no prisoners. She said, "That's right, mama, he's my guitar man." just might find her answers in a bottle. She's gonna take a dive, but she won't come up clean. She'll run on back to Texas. Yeah, she found herself a righteous guitar man. She wrote it down and put it in a letter. Said to worry, mama, he's that magic man.
Righteous Guitar Man. That song is what's up. That song is a jam to me. They're all jams, by the way. If you haven't caught that yet. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're just now tuning in, this is the Shane Kelley EP release party, online EP release party. I can't do the in-person, we play all the songs, shake your hands. I can't do that this go around, but when this is all over, and all the lockdown and everything, we're gonna have a big old party, I'll tell you that. But you can still pick up your physical copy of my EP, Smoke Show. So this is available for purchase via iTunes, all that stuff, Amazon Music and everything. You go to my website, you can get yourself a physical copy. Once again, like I said in the other little sections, physical copy is more expensive. I gotta ship it and all that stuff, and actually had to make physical copies. But me and the family, we sat and we made these pick necklaces with the album art on them that you can only get when you order on my website, order one of the physical copies, and you will get a brand new Shane Kelley koozie. Dun, 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 dun. If you're from Texas, you get it. And anyways, Righteous Guitar Man. That song, man, Grant Mazak throwing down the lead on that song. That's pretty... He's something else, man. He does a lot of stuff that I can't even think about, which is awesome because I don't want to know how to play it, but I'm going to learn. But it's great having a bunch of people come together and just react and do really cool stuff. Speaking of reacting, we had a show that we had to make happen, and we had a rehearsal the night before the show, and I had just written that song like the night before, and I threw it out. And we played through it once at practice, and I said, I'll think about putting it on the set. And we're at the set, we're at the show, we're on stage, and I said, yeah, let's play it. And Grant Mazak had never heard it before. He looks at me, he's like, what key? I was like, A flat. And he's like, all right. So I just start playing it, and he nails exactly what we're talking about. And you can see this video if you go to our website, on this website, ShaneKelleyMusic.com, go to the media page or the EPK page, I'm pretty sure one of those two. There is a YouTube link on there that has us actually playing this, and you can hear it. He just kills it. So I'm a big fan of that song, of course. And it's funny because I've sent that out to album review companies and radio people and all that, and they all like have something to say about that one. It's a really cool song, and hopefully you guys dig it too. So the next song number 4 out of 4. This is the first group of songs I'm releasing off the full album. I'll do a full album. I'm actually tracking it right now. Quarantine tracking, quarantine sessions. And it'll be released by the end of the year completely. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do some singles or whatever, but stay tuned and you will know what's gonna happen before it happens. This next song, this 4th song here, Whiskey on My Tongue. This song I am super proud of, and it's something that you have never heard me track before. I write a ton of songs like this, but I've never actually tracked one, and the band I've been playing with for years, it just wouldn't fit. It's not really what that band's about, so I have them. I got a whole catalog of these things like this, but it's not something you've ever heard me do before, but I'm very, very proud of it. I think it sounds awesome, and a little backstory on this song is about 10 years ago, I met one of my music heroes, and we're driving out in the country, and we're driving the car talking about music, and I said, man, how do I get something like commercial success, like on the radio and everything? Because my bands have usually been musician type bands where it's like There's a lot of jamming, there's a lot of solos and stuff. It's not really so cookie cutter radio stuff. And he said, you got to write a song like this, and spelled it out a little bit, and it stuck with me. But this song is a brand new song. Another one, I sat on the back porch, I wrote this, probably took me 2 days, sitting outside while everyone's asleep and just picking on this thing. And took me 2 days to figure out what key to sing it in, because it was actually really hard for me to sing. But the keyboard player, Russ Leslie Danger Willis, just nailed it. I sent him the track. I'm like, hey man, can you do something like this, and blah blah blah, and he sends it back, and it's perfect. I could listen to him play for days. And so look him up online. I'll share his on Instagram and all that stuff. He's got a great Texas swing band, or Western swing band. And anyways, the female vocalist Jade on here is just knocks it out of the park. And when she tracked on the song, it's the day I met her. We're in the studio, and this was fun, very funny to me. She's in there, and she just is amazing, and she nails this song. And she's in there reading the lyrics. She had never heard it or anything. We just pushed play and said, just sing with it. And so she's in there and she's reading the lyrics. Then she comes back on the talkback mic. How was that, boys? And me and Bobby are sitting in there, and he's like, we're both looking at each other like, yeah. And so we get on the back talkback mic. I said, Jade, I think we really captured the essence of what we were trying to capture here with your voice. And she said, what's that? I said, well, what we're trying to capture is the feeling in the audience, the listeners, to wonder why the hell I'm even singing on this song. And so we all had a good laugh about that. It's really, really something I'm proud of, and I hope you guys enjoy it too, and hopefully it does something for you. So without further ado, this is Whiskey on My Tongue.
Your name today and tell the honest truth. I'd be lying if I said I was over you. I feel that cold wind blow and down to my aching soul. I'll be damned if I can fan that flame anymore. And take me to church, I just need to save my soul before your memory spins me out of control. And I know I'm counting days till my heart stays numb. Oh, until those days I get whiskey on my tongue. There ain't nothing in a bottle don't come up dry, but I can't put it down till it tells me why. I feel that cold wind blow, oh, ain't never gonna let me go. I'm just a damn fool that ain't never been down so low. And take me to church, I just need to save my soul before your memory spins me out of control. And I know I'm counting days till my heart stays numb. Oh, until those days I get whiskey on my tongue. soul before your memory spins me out of control. And I know I'm counting days till my heart stays numb. Oh, until those days I keep whiskey on my tongue. Oh, until those days I keep whiskey on my tongue.
Right? That song is called Whiskey on My Tongue. And it's, to me, I really, really like that song. You know, it gives me great pleasure to hear the feedback I've gotten on that song from a lot of people. I've had a couple people tell me that really made me feel something, and as a musician, that's something, that's a very, very high compliment, and I'm very appreciative of the people that have told me this. Hopefully you felt something too, because when I finished tracking that song and I listened to it for the first time, mixed and everything, driving on one of these back roads over here, I really felt something too, and I really hope it catches on, and I really hope it took you out of a bad place if you were in a bad place, or entertained you for a minute, or at least got you moving. I don't know. So once again, this is my EP. This is Shane Kelley, Smoke Show. Got 4 songs here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this enough to purchase one. Please go to ShaneKelleyMusic.com if you want a physical copy. iTunes Music, when you buy a first physical copy, the first 100 people are going to get these cool, super sweet, handmade by me and my wife and my 3-year-old son, Cash, Shane Kelley Smoke Show pick necklace here. And you'll get a koozie. Hopefully you enjoy these koozies. Make Texas a country. Once again, if you're Texan, you'll get it. Hopefully, you guys get the joke here. So yeah, everyone who played on this, I gotta thank everyone who played on this. My buddy Scuddy, who played with the Bayou City Outlaw Band for a little bit. He did the harmony vocals on Righteous Guitar Man. That was really cool. He's perfect at harmonies. God, man, I'm so jealous of that. Grant Mazak for everything over the years, but playing on this, finally stayed on a record, didn't you? Mike Taylor, man, he's been killing it. Bobby Bolin doing all his work and the magic behind the scenes here. Please, if you are a musician and you're looking for a good recording, Fiddle Me This Studios in New Braunfels. Awesome. He does amazing work, I believe, and I'm sure you will too. He's a really, really killer player too. He's a killer fiddle player, man. Kittle fiddle. All the wives for doing the clap tracks. Russ Willis, man, you just always amaze me with the keyboard work. Jade Patek on the vocals. Come on now. It's I really hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you pick one up. Hope you tell your local radio people to look me up or something. Hopefully this stuff catches on and we get back to having big old parties again, because this sitting at home stuff, I'm writing a ton of music, but man, it's tough. I miss everybody. I miss just being out there and playing and having a good time, and I'm sure you guys do too. So thank you for tuning in. This is all very much appreciated. I think that doing these lyric videos, maybe you can catch some of those tongue-in-cheek things I was talking about, catch all the Easter eggs. That's the big thing right now, right? With all the movies, is references to everything else. And so hopefully you guys enjoy that as much as I enjoyed putting it out there for you. Please turn it up and have a good time. Tell your kids and them, and share it out there. You know, pick yourself up a copy. Watch me on YouTube. Go to Instagram. That's at Shane Kelley Music. Facebook, Shane Kelley Music is the page there. So go to that, click like, invite your friends to like it. You know, that's kind of seems to be what's important with the booking people, is your numbers online, how many people click like on your stuff. And so if you enjoyed this today, please let me know. Even if you don't pick up a copy, shoot me an email, shoot me a message on Facebook. I'm the one who does all that stuff, and I love making new friends. I love hearing from you guys and hearing, you know, if you like it or if there's something I can do better, or if you had any ideas, you want me to do something else or something fun. I don't know. Let's just get weird with it. It's a weird time in the world right now. But again, just because the world stops, music doesn't have to stop, you know? And appreciate every one of you guys tuning in. And again, if you want to get a look at this, this is the artwork here. I've got on the back, we've got all the credits. You'll get all that when you order this online. But you know, I produced this, but there's an engineered by Bobby Bolin, and it was mastered by Tim Dolbear at Eclectica Studios, I believe. And up there, I believe he's up there in Nashville. What's up, Tim? And but I mean, the guitars, me and Grant Mazak; vocals, me and Jade and Scuddy Loop. We got bass is me and Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor just smoked through this thing on the rhythm section. Drums, percussion, all that stuff. All the wives, everybody. Love it. Guys, really thank you so much for tuning in. And hopefully we get out of this and I get to see your pretty faces again. Let's have some drinks. Let's do some shots, something. Let's just have a good time, you know, and be kind to each other. I know we're all stuck in close quarters. Don't let it get to you, you know. Keep your chin up, folks. We're going to get through all this stuff. And support Texas Rock. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.